To be unlike the 90% of men out there, you must be willing to do what the 90% aren't doing. You must be willing to walk a different path, a path that puts you in a whole nother bracket of men. And honestly, to be in that top 10 percentile of men, it's not a complicated journey. You put yourself in a room with 9 or 10 guys, there's only a few little tweaks and adjustments that need to be made in order to outdo those men. See, more than likely, those 10 other guys, they're not putting in the work. They come home from school or a job they hate and they think to themselves, I deserve a night off, I deserve another wild weekend with the boys. Masking the mediocrity of their lives with a weekend full of pleasure just to be back at it Monday morning with no future goals, no plans or any type of strategy to maximize their life. Now listen, this isn't the type of video that's gonna get you more chicks and 10x your sex life. I mean, it probably will, but that's not the focus. Anytime women are the primary focus, you actually become less effective. You end up losing yourself in the process of becoming high value. Think about it, bro. You think the top 10 percentile of men are always focused on just getting women all the time? You think Andrew Tate or like top tier athletes like Cristiano Ronaldo, you think they're thinking to themselves, oh my gosh, I need more women. I need them to want me and to desire me and to want to be with me. No, bro. They're focused on their mission firstly, and then the women gradually start to come. Remember, bro, women don't have the power. They don't harness the power to boost your rank. Only you do. So the first habit to help put you in the top 10 percentile is number 1, you need to have an identity shift. Above all else, before any changes are made, it starts here. What you believe, you become. You need to change the way that you think about yourself. I'm constantly doing this myself. Just this morning, I woke up and I was feeling a little low. I had been working on a few projects that didn't pan out the way I wanted them to. Therefore, I kept telling myself like this monologue in my head that like, oh man, this is probably it, bro. If this doesn't pan out for me, what else will? And I had to snap out of it. I literally went and I grabbed my journal right here, this one, and I wrote down, I see myself as ... And I wrote down like 10 things that I see myself as. But check this out. I only wrote down and focused on the beliefs that would actually benefit me, that would push me forward. Any negative thoughts were just casted into the fire. So I literally started off the morning kind of down and out, just ready to throw in the towel because I was feeling kind of sad. But here I am now, literally recording 2 different videos. I'm back on track, mission focused. Number 2, harness your pain. Look, my brothers, you don't need to embrace the whole live, laugh, love motto to get what you want out of life. Usually those kind of people are like potheads anyways, bro, and they're like, they sing a song, one day you leave this world behind, so live. Like, come on, bro. I love that song, but come on, bro. If you really want to live a life that you won't forget, that you will remember, it takes a lot of work, bro. Life is hard, it's rough. And to get the most out of it, you can't always just channel good energy and good vibes, right? Check this out. Over the years, they actually interviewed like these top Olympic medalists, and all of them pretty much said the same thing. They don't actually love winning. They hate losing. Winning isn't like this state of euphoria. It's relief, kind of like what I just got through saying, identity shift. This morning, I felt like crap, and then I remembered, hey, I hate feeling like crap. I hate losing. Time to get back at it, right? Number 3, now I hate to be so cliche, but I'll just briefly cover it. Health and fitness is mandatory. No matter how much society pushes, just love everyone. Love yourself. Everyone's equal. You're amazing just the way you are. Doesn't matter, bro. People judge. If you're a big fat slob, people are gonna look down on you. Same thing if you're like a little skinny, scrawny guy. Just being real, bro. So if you're overweight, you need to drop that body fat percentage. If you're 5'10", 200 pounds, more than likely, bro, I can almost guarantee you all that is not solid muscle, unless you're like some sort of bodybuilder. But hey, look, you don't need to put on size if you're already 30 pounds overweight. You need to get chiseled first. And if you're a skinny guy, get on a clean bulk, pump some iron, and give it like a good 2 to 5 years. Number 4, style. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that you need some over-the-top style and that fashion is just, it's self-expression, so be wild and make a statement. Show them who you are. Like, no, bro. Look, high-value men, they're not focused on, like, all these little materialistic, like, fugacious things like this. Like, they like to look good, don't get me wrong, but they just keep it subtle. They just stick to the basics. They have the mentality of just less is more. And that's kind of how your outfit should be. Your outfit should look like it took minimal effort. So the 3 things that you want to focus on is just number 1, keep it simple. Basics are pretty much your best bet. Keep the logos to a minimum. Stay away kind of from just big old bright, loud patterns. As far as colors go, neutrals are gonna help make you look more mature. And literally all colors in their neutral tone, they're all going to match, so you don't have to sit here and worry about, is the top matching the shoes and the shoes matching the belt? Like, nah. Second thing is making sure that it has a nice fit. You want everything to complement your physique. And the last thing is just make sure that your clothes are fresh and clean. Number 5, build up another man. I heard a quote the other day that said, you don't inspire people by showing them your superpower, you inspire them by showing them theirs. This whole road to becoming a top 10% man, this whole journey, it's cool, but at the same time, it's all worthless if it's all just self-serving. If you're doing it strictly just to build up your own self rather than building up the next man, it's all pointless. This is the whole reason why we do what we do. We build up ourselves so we can build up the next man. There's literally nothing more important than this in life. So you as a man, you eventually need to find someone that you can mentor, that you can pass down knowledge. If you don't do this, you're not even gonna be in the top 50 percentile. Number 6, stop waiting on resources and just start moving. Start creating. You know how many times I hear people say, oh, I'll start a YouTube channel once I buy myself a $4,000 camera. Once I save up enough money and buy the newest, latest, biggest MacBook Pro. It's like, no, bro, just pick up your iPhone 5, even if it only shoots in 360 pixels, and just start filming yourself. Start creating. Just execute, my brother. Create your own resources. Oh, but you know, I need to go to school first and get a degree in marketing. No, you don't, bro. Just log on to YouTube and watch some how-to videos for the next 2 weeks. You'll learn everything that you need to know. And then on top of that, you won't have to spend the next however many years paying back student loans. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that like college is just pointless, especially for those of you who like want to become a doctor or something. But for most of you, that's not the case. Especially for those of you who like just want to work for some company or like build your own kind of system or something online. Look, bro, you don't need to wait for the perfect moment. I was watching The Chosen season 3. I watched the first 2 episodes in theaters the other day. And when Jesus sent out the disciples on their first mission, he sent them out with like nothing, bro. Like no extra clothes, no food, nothing. He just had them execute. It was go time. And they just had to put their trust in him and just move forward. Number 7, now I know this one's gonna throw a lot of you guys off guard. It's pretty unconventional, but that's just taking a nap. Now I always thought that naps were just for like straight poor people, lazy people. And I always thought it was just about go, 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 hustle, hustle, hustle till the wheels completely fall off. I always thought that just time was money. But now that I've completely 180'd my entire life in the last 5 months, I've learned that just taking a pause and getting in a quick 20-minute nap is essential, at least for me, especially if I want to be more effective. Now, some of you have no problem taking a nap like I did. For a while there, my ego just wouldn't allow me to. I would work like 12 plus hours a day, and by the end of the night, I'm walking around like a straight zombie, right? But I remember last week, I was working, I think I had worked like 6 hours, and then I just walked away from my laptop for just a sec. I remember I sat right here on the couch, and I just took a real quick breather, and then all of a sudden, I remember it was just lights out. And I woke up like 20 minutes later and I was like, whoa. And then I realized all my energy's back. And I just got right back to it. And I actually ended up creating even better content because I had all my energy back and I wasn't mentally drained. Number 8, avoid distraction. Modern society is constantly flooding our minds with entertainment and just all these distractions. I remember just yesterday when I was like scripting this video, I remember I went on my Instagram really quick to try to find this quote that I wanted to say in this video. And right when I went on there, I saw this video and it kind of caught my attention. I clicked on it real quick, looked at it, and then all of a sudden I'm swiping through, and then all of a sudden 10 minutes goes by. I'm like, all right, so I'm like, okay, I'm done. I put my phone down and I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, where was I? And I was like, wait, bro, I didn't even go look at what I was even trying to look at. Like the whole reason why I even went on Instagram. So I went back to my saved posts and I found it. It was the quote that I just said earlier about inspiring others is not about showing, you know, your superpower, but showing them theirs. And even though 10 minutes doesn't seem like a long time, but hey, you do that about 5, 6, 7 times a day, that's like 67, 70 minutes of your time, of actual chunks of your life that you're just giving away. Look guys, and I'm telling myself firstly here, there's absolutely zero benefits to scrolling. You gotta minus out these distractions. You gotta be like a racehorse with its blinders on at all times. So hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you did, thumbs up and hit the notifications button to be informed when I drop new content. I'll see you all very soon. Make sure to check out this video right here if you want to completely transform your life as a man, and I'll see you next time. Peace always.